Have you ever breakfasted with a giraffe? Giraffe Manor in Kenya invites guests to enjoy one of the most extraordinary dining experiences imaginable. This unique hotel, which originally opened its doors in 1932 as a sanctuary for giraffes, was transformed into a luxurious getaway in 1974. Imagine starting your day while these elegant creatures poke their long necks through the windows to join you for breakfast. The hotel boasts 10 beautifully designed rooms that offer not only comfort, but also a front-row seat to the majestic giraffes. As you sip your coffee and enjoy a delightful meal, you can watch these gentle giants munching on treats right beside you, making every moment unforgettable. The experience is not just about the food, it's a chance to connect with nature and observe giraffe behavior up close. Many guests leave with memories and photographs that last a lifetime. So if you're looking for an adventure where wildlife meets luxury, Giraffe Manor is the place to be. Ever thought about why tigers have powerful roars? Tigers utilize their majestic roars not just to establish territory, but also as a cunning hunting tool. These roars incorporate infrasound frequencies, which are sound waves that are lower than what humans can perceive. This unique characteristic allows tiger roars to travel an impressive distance of over 3 kilometers, effectively reaching prey that might be blissfully unaware. When an unsuspecting animal hears this roar, it experiences vibrations that resonate within its body, leading to a stunning phenomenon described by some scientists as temporary paralysis. Unlike typical fear, this response causes a significant slowdown in motor functions and muddles judgment, trapping the prey just long enough for the tiger to pounce. Researchers speculate that this sound may disrupt brainwave patterns, triggering a panic reflex that leaves the animal immobilized. In essence, this evolutionary trait transforms the tiger's roar into a remote-control stun gun, significantly enhancing its hunting prowess. How incredible is nature's adaptation? Guess what really drives the Tonle Sap River's flow? This river, located in Cambodia, shows an incredible natural feature. It actually reverses its flow twice every year during the monsoon season. Imagine a river flowing backward. How does that even happen? When the Mekong River swells with the heavy rains of the season, its water pressure builds up. This extra water pushes against the Tonle Sap, forcing it to flow in the opposite direction. This unique phenomenon not only fascinates scientists, but also plays a crucial role in the life of the local ecosystem. The reversal brings nutrient-rich sediments into the Tonle Sap Lake, supporting a vibrant and diverse habitat for fish and wildlife. This seasonal change is vital for the communities surrounding the river, as it ensures a bountiful fishing season. So next time you hear about the Tonle Sap River, remember how it defies expectations twice a year. Believe it or not, déjà vu is a real thing. Déjà vu is that curious feeling you get when you suddenly believe you've been somewhere or done something before, even though you know it's brand new. It's like your brain is playing tricks on you. Scientists suggest that this mysterious sensation may happen due to a little hiccup in how our memory works. Imagine your brain as a busy librarian. Sometimes a new experience gets mistakenly shelved alongside the long-term memories, leading to that eerie sense of familiarity. While many people experience déjà vu at least once in their lives, researchers still aren't entirely sure why it happens. Some believe it could be tied to the brain's way of processing information or even a momentary overlap between short-term and long-term memory pathways. Isn't it fascinating how our minds can create such illusions? Can you imagine that rogue waves are real? These enormous waves, once dismissed as mere sea legends, can smash into vessels with terrifying heights of up to 100 feet. Rogue waves form when smaller waves combine and amplify, creating these unpredictable giants that can appear out of nowhere. Sailors have reported experiencing them as they navigate open waters, facing the wild surprise of a towering wall of water. Such waves pose a serious threat, causing significant damage to ships and endangering lives on board. One of the most fascinating aspects is their sudden appearance, often catching sailors and researchers off guard. Scientists are working hard to understand how these waves form and how to predict them better, aiming to improve safety on the seas. With advancements in technology, we may soon have a better grasp of this mysterious phenomenon. Are we ready to face the awesome power of the ocean? Surprisingly, it's a fact that déjà vu intrigues us. This unusual phenomenon makes us feel like we've already lived through a moment, as if our memories are playing tricks on us. But did you know there's an opposite experience called jamais vu? While déjà vu creates a sense of familiarity, jamais vu flips that feeling upside down, making the familiar seem strange and new. Imagine staring at a close friend's face for too long and suddenly feeling unsure about who they are. This odd sensation can happen if you focus on someone's features so intently that your brain becomes confused, separating their essence from what you usually recognize. Both déjà vu and jamais vu remind us how complex our brains are and how our perceptions can easily shift. These curious experiences offer a glimpse into the fascinating depths of human consciousness. Have you ever experienced either sensation? Did you hear about the Chicago rat hole? This quirky crack in a sidewalk on West Roscoe Street captured the attention of both locals and tourists alike, becoming a viral sensation. Shaped like a rat, this unusual feature sparked a mix of amusement and curiosity as people rushed to snap photos and share them online. Its fame soared, turning it into a must-see spot in Chicago, showcasing the city's unique charm. However, in April 2024, city officials decided to remove the slab to maintain safety and order on the streets. But don't worry, the beloved rat hole didn't vanish completely. It has found a new home at City Hall, where it is preserved and stored as a piece of Chicago's urban folklore. So if you're curious about this novel slice of city life, you might just get a chance to see it up close in its new setting. Guess what really drives Amazon's incredible success? Amazon, once just a humble online bookstore, has made history by becoming the first company to reach a market value of over $1 trillion. Founded by Jeff Bezos in a garage, Amazon has evolved into a global empire that redefined not just shopping, but also how we read and use technology. This transformation has changed our lives in remarkable ways. For instance, now we have instant access to a vast library of books with just a click, and smart speakers powered by Alexa are becoming common in homes. Shoppers can browse millions of products from around the world without leaving their couches. Amazon's innovative approach to customer service and technology continues to shape the retail landscape. As we look to the future, it's exciting to think about how this giant will continue to influence our daily lives. What will Amazon think of next? Surprisingly, it's a fact that owls fly silently, thanks to their unique feather anatomy. Owls are the stealthiest hunters you can imagine, largely due to their specialized feathers. Unlike most birds, the feathers of owls have a soft, velvety texture and serrated leading edges, which break up the airflow as they glide. This remarkable design allows them to fly with almost no sound, making it possible for them to approach their prey undetected. Scientific studies using high-speed microphones have demonstrated that an owl in flight generates less than 1/10 the noise of similarly sized birds. This ghost-like silence not only enhances their hunting prowess, but also contributes to their mystique in various cultures. For centuries, owls have been associated with wisdom and the supernatural, often regarded as omens or messages from the spirit realm. Nature's engineering provides profound lessons. For instance, researchers are mimicking the owl's silent flight in the design of quieter fans and drones. In both wildlife and technology, the art of silence can prove to be an unexpected yet powerful advantage. Explore the marvel of the Louvre in Abu Dhabi. The United Arab Emirates houses an incredible cultural gem, the Louvre Museum in Abu Dhabi. This stunning museum opened its doors in 2017, showcasing a breathtaking blend of art and architecture. Designed by the renowned French architect Jean Nouvel, the building features a striking dome that creates a rain of light effect, giving visitors a truly unique experience. Inside, you can find over 600 artworks on display, including pieces from ancient civilizations to modern masterpieces. The Louvre Abu Dhabi not only emphasizes the interconnectedness of cultures, but also offers exhibitions that celebrate global heritage. This museum is part of a 30-year agreement with France, which allows it to display iconic artworks from various French museums. With its vast array of artistic influences and its focus on enlightenment, the Louvre in Abu Dhabi aims to foster a greater understanding and appreciation of art among visitors of all backgrounds. So whether you're an art lover or just curious about culture, the Louvre Abu Dhabi is a must-visit destination. Prepare to be amazed by the Draco volans. This incredible little lizard from Southeast Asian forests has a spectacular ability to glide through the air. With its unique wing-like extensions formed from its ribs, covered by a thin membrane, the Draco volans can soar distances of up to 10 meters. This adaptation not only helps it escape predators, but also allows it to navigate its tree-dominated environment more easily. When it glides, the lizard spreads out its limbs to catch the air and steer itself, turning tree to tree with impressive skill. This amazing ability is a result of millions of years of evolution, allowing the Draco to thrive in its habitat where climbing is just as important as flying. So the next time you find yourself in a Southeast Asian forest, keep an eye out for this master of the skies. You just might witness one of nature's coolest aerial acrobats. Turns out the truth is that street food excites. Nigeria's street food scene is a vibrant tapestry of flavors and culture, pulsating with life at every corner. In bustling markets, you can find vendors grilling spicy suya, which are skewers of marinated beef or chicken. The tantalizing aroma wafts through the air, drawing hungry passers-by with its irresistible scent. This beloved dish is often accompanied by fresh slices of onions and tomatoes, creating a delicious contrast. And let's not forget about jollof rice, a staple that has sparked passionate debates among fans across West Africa. This dish features rice simmered in a rich blend of tomatoes, peppers, and spices, resulting in a festive, flavor-packed delight. Jollof is often present at celebrations and gatherings, symbolizing togetherness and joy. Enjoying street food in Nigeria is more than just satisfying hunger. It's an immersive experience filled with laughter, music, and the dazzling colors of local markets. Each bite you take is rich with history and tradition. So if you ever wander through Nigeria, don't miss the chance to indulge in the street food scene. Your taste buds will thank you. Ever wonder why Monopoly prices never change? The property values on the Monopoly board have stayed the same since the game first hit shelves in 1935. That means despite how much the cost of living has increased in the real world, players can still buy Boardwalk for just $400, just like in the original game. It's a fascinating choice that reflects the game's design, keeping it simple and accessible over decades. This consistency allows players of all ages, from kids to grandparents, to enjoy the game without worrying about fluctuating prices. Interestingly, while the values remain fixed, the game has seen various additions and theme versions, adapting to modern culture. Yet the classic properties remain untouched, making Monopoly a nostalgic trip back to simpler times and a fun way to see how much our world has changed over the years. Why do you think these values have stayed the same? Believe it or not, Philip Traber balances 34 glasses at once. This remarkable feat took place in the exciting world of beverage entertainment. Traber, a talented performer from Germany, stunned audiences by perfectly balancing 17 tall glasses filled with energy drink while carefully placing 17 smaller glasses of Jägermeister on top. Imagine the concentration and skill required to pull off such a tricky maneuver. With each careful adjustment, Traber showcased not only his impressive hand-eye coordination, but also his passion for his craft. The crowd watched in awe as he executed this delicate act without spilling a single drop, demonstrating the art of balance in a way that few could achieve. This performance highlights the creativity and precision that can be found in entertainment, where ordinary objects become extraordinary. Philip Traber's unique talent not only entertains, but also pushes the boundaries of what is possible in the world of performing arts. Who knew balancing glasses could be so captivating? Did you know that vaults are nature's cellular mysteries? These intriguing barrel-shaped structures hide within many animal cells, but their exact role still puzzles scientists. Discovered in the 1980s, vaults are often brushed aside in textbooks, leaving us to wonder about their functions. Some researchers propose that they could be involved in transporting molecules within the cell or even in providing a defense mechanism against viruses and toxins. The shape of vaults allows them to potentially carry other substances, making them fascinating candidates for studying drug delivery systems. Imagine these little barrels going about their business, possibly ensuring our cells stay healthy and coordinated. Despite the gaps in our knowledge, their presence in various animal cells suggests they are playing an essential yet mysterious role in cell biology. What other secrets might vaults hold? Here's what actually happens when we mimic emotions. It turns out that humans have a natural tendency to imitate the feelings and actions of people nearby. This phenomenon, known as emotional contagion, occurs without us even realizing it. For instance, when you're with a friend who's laughing, you might find yourself laughing too, even if you didn't initially feel like it. This unconscious mimicry shows how interconnected we are. Our emotions can ripple out and influence others. Research indicates that this behavior helps strengthen social bonds and enhance empathy. However, it also suggests that our thoughts might not be as unique as we think. Our feelings and reactions can be heavily shaped by the moods of those around us. So the next time you find yourself smiling at a funny story or feeling down at a friend's sadness, remember that it's all part of being human. Isn't that fascinating? What if I told you Finland rewards walking commuters? The country has launched an exciting exercise lottery designed to encourage more people to choose walking as their mode of transportation. By offering cash prizes, this initiative aims to transform everyday routines and inspire commuters to use crosswalks rather than just rushing to their destinations. Imagine this. Every step you take might be leading you not only to better health, but also to potential cash rewards. This innovative approach cleverly mixes fun and fitness, making it more appealing for individuals to integrate walking into their daily lives. With growing concerns about public health and fitness globally, initiatives like Finland's exercise lottery highlight how creative solutions can engage communities and promote healthier lifestyles. Could other countries adopt similar strategies to motivate their citizens? This is a refreshing take on community well-being. Is it really true that Antarctica is massive and empty? Surprisingly, if Antarctica were a country, it would be the second largest in the world, stretching over 14 million square kilometers. This immense land is known for its icy landscapes and extreme conditions, yet it has no permanent residents. Instead, about 30 research stations are scattered across the continent, where scientists from various countries thrived on teamwork to study climate change, wildlife, and the unique ecosystems present. One of Antarctica's most critical assets is its massive reserves of fresh water, which account for about 70% of the world's supply. The ice shelves and glaciers hold vital information about Earth's past climate, acting like a time capsule that helps researchers understand how our planet has changed. Even though it seems desolate, Antarctica plays a crucial role in our global environment and offers insights that can aid us in the fight against climate change. So while it's barren in terms of human life, its importance to science and the world is anything but empty. Did you know the moon holds a secret tribute? Astronaut Eugene Cernan, the final man to walk on the moon, made a heartfelt gesture when he inscribed his daughter's initials in the lunar dust. This tiny act of love, etched into the desolate surface of our closest celestial neighbor, remains untouched by the harsh elements of space. Unlike Earth, where weather and time change everything, the moon's surface is preserved just as Cernan left it. These initials serve as a beautiful reminder of a father's connection to his daughter, suspended in the vast emptiness of space. For years, scientists and space enthusiasts alike wonder how many more hidden stories are waiting to be uncovered on the moon. As we continue to explore further into our solar system, will we find more personal touches left by astronauts or other explorers from Earth? Did you know that AI can predict lifespan accurately? Recent advancements in artificial intelligence have led to some surprising capabilities, including predicting how long someone might live. These AI models analyze various factors, such as a person's medical history, lifestyle choices, and even unique patterns in their voice. Researchers found that these systems often outperform human doctors in providing estimates of a patient's lifespan. By processing vast amounts of data and making connections that are sometimes hard for humans to see, AI can offer insights based on trends and statistical probabilities. Imagine a technology that reviews years of health records and lifestyle habits to give you an idea about your future. While this may sound like science fiction, many health professionals are starting to look at AI as a valuable tool in preventive care. How might your life choices change if you knew your estimated lifespan? Hard to believe, but alcohol use disorder affects millions. In the United States, over 17 million adults struggle with this serious condition, which can have destructive effects on both health and daily life. Interestingly, certain professions seem particularly impacted. High-stress jobs like mining, construction, food service, law, and medicine show higher rates of alcohol use disorder among employees. These professions often demand long hours, tight deadlines, and emotional strain, which can lead individuals to seek relief through alcohol. The consequences of alcohol use disorder aren't just personal. They ripple through workplaces, affecting productivity and team dynamics. Understanding this widespread issue is crucial for developing effective support systems and destigmatizing help-seeking behavior. By raising awareness, we can better support those impacted and promote healthier work environments. Isn't it time we address this hidden epidemic? Here's what actually happens when you use scent therapy. This innovative product combines practical hygiene with scent therapy, transforming your bathroom experience into a refreshing retreat. Imagine stepping into a space that not only feels clean, but smells divine. The product releases delightful aromas while ensuring everything stays hygienic, effectively neutralizing unpleasant odors. As you wash your hands, soothing scents like lavender or eucalyptus wrap around you, creating a mini escape. This dual action not only helps you feel fresh, but also lifts your mood, making even mundane bathroom visits enjoyable. Studies have shown that pleasing scents can reduce stress and enhance relaxation, turning your restroom into a wellness zone. Whether you're at home or in a public restroom, this blend of cleanliness and fragrance creates a better atmosphere for everyone. What if your daily routines could feel more luxurious and less ordinary? Let's uncover the truth about the YMCA dance. This iconic move has an unexpected origin story that traces back to an amusing misunderstanding. It all began during an episode of American Bandstand, where the village people performed their catchy song, YMCA. The audience, enthusiastic and eager to join in, misinterpreted the group's original choreography. Instead of simply following along, they added letters with their arms, transforming the performance into a lively and interactive experience. What started as a simple dance became a phenomenon, with people of all ages enthusiastically spelling out the YMCA letters at parties, weddings, and sporting events. The fun energy of this dance caught on quickly, and today, it remains a staple at celebrations worldwide. Who knew a little mix-up could lead to such a memorable dance craze? Can you picture Prince's creative sanctuary in Minnesota? Paisley Park, located in Chanhassen, Minnesota, was not just a home for the legendary musician Prince, it was also his personal recording studio. This vibrant complex, filled with the essence of Prince's artistry, became a place where he crafted some of his most iconic music. After Prince's untimely death in 2016, Paisley Park was preserved as a tribute to his incredible legacy. Fans from around the world can now visit this unique space, which offers a glimpse into his life and creative process. Walking through the halls, you can feel the energy of the music that once flowed there, as well as see his collection of awards, costumes, and rare memorabilia. Guided tours allow visitors to experience the magic firsthand, walking in the very rooms where hits like Purple Rain were brought to life. As a celebration of his impact on music and culture, Paisley Park stands as a beacon of inspiration, reminding us of Prince's extraordinary contributions. Isn't it fascinating how a place can hold so much history and artistry? Ever thought about flesh-eating bacteria risks? It turns out the likelihood of being infected by these dangerous bacteria is higher than the chance of being struck by lightning. This condition, known as necrotizing fasciitis, is rare but serious, requiring swift medical attention. Often caused by bacteria entering the body through cuts or wounds, its symptoms can be severe, including intense pain, swelling, and changes in skin color. Because of this, being aware of the signs is vital. Good hygiene practices like washing hands regularly, treating wounds promptly, and seeking immediate help for infections can significantly lower your risk. While both being struck by lightning and contracting this infection are uncommon experiences, the impact of necrotizing fasciitis can be life-changing. It's essential to stay informed and cautious, especially during activities that might expose you to cuts or infections. So keep an eye out for those warning signs and don't hesitate to contact a healthcare professional if something seems off. Believe it or not, male moths can smell their mates from miles away. This remarkable ability comes from the pheromones released by female moths, which act like a fragrant beacon guiding potential partners through the night. These chemical signals are so powerful that male moths can detect them from impressive distances, sometimes traveling miles over daunting terrains just to find a mate. In their quest for love, these moths face numerous challenges, but their strong sense of smell helps them navigate through complex environments, ensuring they can locate a female to reproduce with. The ability to track pheromones is not just vital for moths, but is a common reproductive strategy among many insects. This fascinating process underscores the importance of communication in the animal kingdom, showcasing how essential these scents are for the survival of moth species. Most people don't know this, but dreams lack mobile phones. It's fascinating. Research shows that while many of us dream about classic experiences like falling or flying, you rarely see mobile devices making an appearance. Why is this the case? The answer lies in our brain's evolution over the past 300,000 years. Mobile phones are a recent addition to our lives and don't carry the emotional weight that older experiences do. Our dreams often reflect the things that have shaped our existence, like natural elements in human interactions. Since mobile devices don't play a significant role in our ancestral experiences, they get left out of our dream narratives. This absence seems to highlight how our minds prioritize familiar themes over new technologies. So the next time you drift off to sleep, don't be surprised if you find yourself soaring through the skies or tumbling down rather than scrolling through your phone. Hard to believe, but clouds can look like animals. This fascinating phenomenon is known as nephelococcidia, a term that captures the imagination of many. Have you ever lain on the grass, gazed up at the sky, and spotted a fluffy cloud that resembled a bunny or a dragon? You're not alone. Nephelococcidia happens when our brains make connections between random cloud formations and familiar shapes from our world. The soft, billowing nature of clouds, combined with our natural tendency to see patterns, allows us to perceive these whimsical figures. Children and adults alike use their creativity to identify animals, faces, and even objects in the sky. This playful mental exercise provides not just enjoyment, but also encourages imagination and creativity. The next time you're outside, take a moment to look up and let your mind conjure up the animals hiding among the clouds. What shapes will you discover? Ever wondered about the cost of Grand Theft Auto V? This blockbuster video game took a whopping $265 million to develop, making it one of the most expensive games ever produced. It's amazing to think about how much effort goes into creating such an expansive virtual world. From stunning graphics and detailed characters to the complex storyline and immersive gameplay, every aspect is meticulously crafted. This enormous budget covers everything from talented programmers and artists to voice actors and marketing campaigns. In fact, Grand Theft Auto V brought in over $1 billion in sales just 3 days after its release in 2013, making it not only a costly endeavor, but also a hugely profitable one. The game's vast open-world design allows players to explore freely and interact with numerous side missions, which keeps them engaged for hours. With its mix of thrilling action, crime-themed narrative, and detailed environments, it's no surprise that players are still captivated by its world years after its release. Ever thought about what it takes to create such an epic experience? Did you know about the famous Dion quintuplets? The Dion quintuplets, born in 1934 in Ontario, Canada, were the first known set of quintuplets to survive infancy, captivating the world from birth. By the time they were just 5 years old, the Canadian government took custody of them, making them wards of the state. Suddenly, these 5 adorable girls became a spectacle, drawing in tourists from all over who wanted to catch a glimpse of the miraculous quintuplets. However, as they grew up, the quintuplets began to face the harsh realities of their fame. Feeling exploited and deprived of a normal childhood, they eventually took legal action against the Canadian government for their treatment and the profit they generated. After years of battling in court, they reached a settlement of $4 million, highlighting the importance of protecting children from exploitation, even in the name of entertainment. Hard to believe, but this frog is highly dangerous. The world's smallest poisonous frog measures a mere 10 millimeters long, which is about the size of a fingernail. Found in the lush rainforests of South America, this tiny creature is a master of survival despite its size. It doesn't have traditional defenses like speed or camouflage. Instead, it secretes a powerful toxin through its skin. This toxin can deter even the fiercest predators, making them think twice before taking a bite. Remarkably, the poison is so potent that it can cause serious harm to larger animals. Scientists believe that this unique adaptation helps the frog thrive in its dense rainforest home, where danger lurks at every turn. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can wield such a dangerous weapon? This little amphibian is a reminder of nature's creativity and complexity. Discover the stunning secrets of Chartres Cathedral. This architectural marvel, located in the Eure-et-Loire region of France, showcases the remarkable brilliance of Gothic design. One of its most captivating features is the breathtaking stained glass windows that date back to the 13th century. These windows are not only visually striking, but they also tell stories from the Bible, combining artistry with spirituality. The colors and intricate designs have remained remarkably intact over the centuries, inviting visitors from all over the world to admire their beauty. Each window serves as a portal to the past, illuminating the medieval craftsmanship and dedication that went into their creation. As light pours through them, the vibrant hues dance around the cathedral, creating a magical atmosphere that enchants everyone who steps inside. Have you ever marveled at such artistic wonders? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Greenland was once green. Recent sediment analysis from a 2-mile-deep ice core in Greenland uncovered some astonishing discoveries, including ancient soil, wood fragments, and even poppy seeds. These findings suggest that around 400,000 years ago, Greenland wasn't the icy wasteland we see today. Instead, it might have supported a vibrant tundra landscape brimming with trees and insects. Imagine a world where lush greenery thrived in a place known for its glaciers. This research hints that the ice sheet, often viewed as an unchanging giant, could be more vulnerable to climate change than we thought. As temperatures rise, the potential for significant changes to landscapes we consider permanent becomes a real concern. This revelation invites us to think about how much we truly understand about our planet's past and its ability to adapt to changing climates. What else might icy regions be hiding beneath their frozen surfaces? Is it really true that volcanic ash can be shipped? Surprisingly, yes. Shipping volcanic ash is a legitimate practice often used for research and industrial purposes. However, it's no walk in the park. The fine, powdery nature of volcanic ash makes it difficult to handle and transport. Each package containing this unique material must be treated with extreme care to avoid cross-contamination, especially since it can carry bacteria or chemicals that could impact other shipments. Specialized containers and strict safety protocols help ensure that the ash arrives at its destination safely and without affecting other packages. Plus, there's always the concern about regulating this material, given its volcanic origins. So while the logistics can be tricky, the value of volcanic ash, used in everything from soil enrichment to construction, makes the effort worthwhile. Can you believe something so powerful can be shipped around the world? Have you ever wondered about spelling test success? It turns out that in an interesting twist of educational experience, no one has reportedly failed a spelling test. This might sound unbelievable, but many students seem to ace these tests with flying colors. Spelling tests often focus on commonly used words, which gives learners a solid chance to prepare. Teachers usually emphasize these words in their lessons, making them easier for students to remember. The supportive atmosphere surrounding spelling practice often includes collaborative learning and fun activities that help ingrain those terms. Interestingly, this trend shows that with the right encouragement and methods, students can tackle challenging language tasks successfully. Does this mean our educational system is doing something right? Or is there more to explore when it comes to testing literacy skills? What happened to the vanished Inuit village in 1930? In 1930, a mysterious disappearance captivated the world when an entire Inuit village near Lake Enjekuni in Canada vanished without a trace. Picture this: homes left standing empty and meals left half-eaten, as if their inhabitants had simply walked away. The circumstances surrounding this eerie event remain unclear, sparking debates among historians and explorers. Some believe that environmental changes or a sudden threat from wildlife could have driven the villagers to evacuate quickly. Others suggest they might have been drawn away by the promise of better hunting grounds or new settlements. Yet, despite extensive searches over the decades, investigators have found no conclusive evidence to explain what truly happened. The story of Lake Enjekuni now resembles a folklore tale, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. This enigmatic event continues to inspire books, documentaries, and discussions. As we dive deeper into our past, we can't help but ask, could there be more hidden stories like this waiting to be uncovered? Is it really true that a park will outsize Disney World? Kedia Investment Company is pouring funds into an exciting project that aims to create a massive park covering 500 hectares, which is double the size of Disney World in Florida. This ambitious venture is set to become a dream destination for Dragon Ball fans, anticipating experiences that celebrate their favorite anime series like never before. Imagine walking through vibrant landscapes, meeting characters, and participating in thrilling attractions inspired by the show. Developers are envisioning immersive environments where fans can truly feel like they've stepped into the Dragon Ball universe. Given its immense size, the park may host multiple themed areas, interactive rides, and even live shows, drawing visitors from around the world. As rumors spread and excitement builds, everyone wonders if this park can truly live up to its potential as a global attraction. Will it redefine what fans can expect from theme parks? The countdown for the grand opening begins as we eagerly await more details about this groundbreaking project. Is it really true that Potomsky Crater is a mystery? This intriguing geological formation, located in eastern Siberia, towers over 40 meters high and has puzzled scientists since its discovery in 1949. Unlike typical craters formed by meteorite impacts or volcanic activity, there were no remnants of meteorites or volcanic materials found at the site. Instead, researchers noted unusual changes in the surrounding vegetation, indicating something extraordinary had happened in the past. The signs point to a massive thermal explosion that may have altered the area dramatically, but the exact cause remains unknown. Imagine the forces at play beneath the Earth's surface that could create such a phenomenon. Could it be a clue to understanding the geological history of our planet? Or perhaps it's a testament to nature's unpredictable power. This mystery continues to spark curiosity and research among geologists and explorers alike. Surprising celebrations for singles in South Korea? On April 14th, South Koreans mark a unique occasion known as Black Day. This day is dedicated to those who didn't receive gifts on Valentine's Day or White Day, providing a chance for single folks to come together in unity. Instead of wallowing in loneliness, they gather to enjoy jjajangmyeon, delicious black noodles topped with a savory fermented bean sauce. The tradition is not about sadness. It's a joyful celebration of being single. Restaurants and eateries fill with laughter as friends share a meal and reflect on their lives, reminding everyone that being solo can also be wonderful. Black Day emphasizes camaraderie and showcases how singles are often overlooked in romantic celebrations. So if you missed out on a gift earlier in the year, don't fret. Grab some jjajangmyeon with friends and celebrate your independence while enjoying a tasty dish that has become a cultural staple. Who knew a day meant for singles could turn into such a fun feast? Did you know surgery existed before anesthesia was invented? For centuries, ancient healers undertook surgical procedures without the comfort of anesthesia, leading to extraordinarily brave acts of medicine. Archaeological evidence reveals that even the Egyptians performed surgeries as early as 3000 BCE, conducting procedures like trepanation, where they would drill holes into the skull to relieve pressure or treat head injuries. Imagine the courage it took for patients to lie down for surgery in such conditions. During the Middle Ages, surgery often relied on the use of herbal remedies or alcohol to numb pain vaguely, but there was no reliable method for truly relieving suffering. Surgeons had to be quick and skilled, knowing that their patients' endurance was put to the test with each operation. The introduction of anesthesia in the 1840s marked a revolutionary turning point in surgical practice, allowing for more complex operations and drastically improving patient comfort. This transition not only changed the landscape of surgery, but also shaped modern medicine. Can you imagine the difference it made for both doctors and patients? Here's a wild fact about Instagram's first photo. The very first image shared on this popular social media platform was a charming snapshot of a dog. Uploaded by co-founder Kevin Systrom in July 2010, the photo captures a playful pup hanging out in an office, perfectly embodying the casual and friendly vibe that Instagram would become known for. The simple caption, "Hello World," greeted users and set the stage for the billions of photos that would soon fill the platform. At that time, Instagram was just starting out, and this unassuming image hinted at the creativity and connection that would define the app. Just imagine how far Instagram has come since then. From personal moments to global movements, this little app turned into a major player in the social media landscape. Can you believe that all started with a single picture of a dog? Most people don't know this, but Feraglio is unique. Nestled in Switzerland's stunning Bavona Valley, Feraglio stands out as a village without electricity. Instead of flicking light switches, residents embrace a simpler lifestyle by relying on candles, firewood, and refreshing natural water sources. This enchanting place is surrounded by towering cliffs and boasts an impressive 80-meter waterfall that adds to its charm. Tourists flock here seeking tranquility and a break from the hustle of modern life, making it a perfect spot for nature lovers and those looking to unwind. Imagine walking through the cobbled streets, feeling the crisp air, and listening to the gentle roar of the waterfall while you sip herbal tea made from local plants. Life in Feraglio gently reminds us of the joys of simplicity, as its picturesque setting feels almost like stepping into a storybook. For anyone craving a peaceful retreat, Feraglio offers a unique experience that won't be forgotten. This hidden gem invites visitors to appreciate the beauty of nature and the power of quiet living. Are you ready to escape into this idyllic Swiss wonder? You might be shocked to learn that decay attracts pollinators. Some of nature's most fascinating relationships revolve around surprising scents. For instance, certain flowers emit a smell similar to decaying flesh, attracting pollinators like flies and beetles. This peculiar strategy might seem off-putting at first, but it serves a vital purpose. Many insects that feast on dead organic matter are also excellent pollen carriers, helping these plants reproduce. By imitating the scent of rotting meat, these flowers cleverly draw in these bugs, ensuring their own survival and flourishing. One well-known example is the corpse flower, which releases its strong odor to lure in pollinators and is often a star attraction in botanical gardens. So the next time you catch a whiff of something foul in a flower garden, remember that it might just be part of nature's grand plan to keep the cycle of life going. Let's uncover the truth about Lojban. This fascinating constructed language was created to eliminate ambiguity and enhance logical communication. Unlike traditional languages, which can often be vague and open to interpretation, Lojban aims for clarity by transforming conversations into precise mathematical expressions. Each word and structure is designed to minimize misunderstandings, making it easier for people to convey their thoughts clearly and effectively. Imagine discussing complex ideas without the worry of being misinterpreted. This unique approach not only helps in everyday conversations, but also has potential applications in fields like computer science, where clear commands and unambiguous instructions are crucial. Bond shows us how a thoughtful construction of language can make communication more efficient and understandable. Could this be the future of language in a world where clarity is key? You might be shocked to learn that meerkats are burrow architects. These fascinating creatures live in complex underground homes, known as burrows, that can house groups called mobs or gangs, sometimes packing in as many as 40 individuals. These burrows are marvels of engineering, featuring multiple chambers designed for specific purposes. For instance, they have cozy sleeping areas where meerkats can take a well-deserved rest, and special rooms set aside just for breeding. This intricate design not only offers shelter from the harsh desert temperatures, but also provides safety from predators lurking above ground. The social dynamics within these mobs highlight the meerkats' cooperative nature, as they work together to maintain their homes and care for their young. These remarkable skills allow them to thrive in challenging environments, making them one of the most captivating animals in the wild. Did you know giraffes have a special neck system? This incredible feature helps these magnificent animals stay steady and healthy, allowing them to lower their heads to drink without feeling dizzy. Giraffes have fascinating physiology, including a unique valve system in their long necks. When they bend down, it prevents blood from rushing too quickly to their heads or pulling in their legs. This clever adaptation ensures that blood flow remains smooth and regulated, which is crucial for maintaining balance and brain function. Without this system, simply getting a drink could turn into a risky venture. The giraffe's neck might be long, but it's not just for reaching high leaves. It's perfectly designed for their lifestyle in the wild. As they sip water from a river, their graceful bodies effortlessly adapt to the task, showcasing nature's incredible engineering. Next time you see a giraffe, remember its neck is not just a striking feature, it's a vital part of its survival. Isn't it amazing how evolution equips animals with such remarkable adaptations for living in their habitats? Did you know giant anteaters have long tongues? These fascinating creatures can reach nearly 6 feet in length, but their mouths are surprisingly narrow, only about an inch wide. This unique design is perfect for their diet of insects, especially ants and termites. Giant anteaters have long, sticky tongues that can extend up to 2 feet. They flick their tongues in and out rapidly, capturing hundreds of insects in just one feeding session. It's a remarkable sight to observe in the wild. Their specialized mouths and tongues help them thrive in their habitats, which include grasslands and forests across Central and South America. Despite their size, giant anteaters are mostly solitary and hold an important role in their ecosystem by helping control insect populations. So the next time you think about how animals eat, remember the giant anteater and its incredible tongue. Who wouldn't find that amazing? Discover the secrets of Austria's remarkable Segrota Cave. This enchanting place is not just another cave. It's home to a hidden lake that played a fascinating role during World War II. Back then, locals used its tranquil waters for brewing beer, a valuable resource in tough times. Today, Segrota Cave attracts visitors from all over the world who want to experience its beauty and history firsthand. Tourists can sail in small boats across the serene lake, surrounded by stunning rock formations and interesting geological features. As you glide along the water, the atmosphere is peaceful, almost like stepping back in time. Whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or just looking for a unique adventure, Segrota Cave offers an unforgettable escape. It's a perfect spot for families or friends seeking a memorable outing in Austria's charming landscape. Are you ready to explore this hidden gem? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Earth is incredibly massive. With a mass about 5.7 times greater than the total mass of the Moon, Mars, Pluto, and Mercury combined, our planet showcases a remarkable weight given its size. This detail emphasizes why Earth has such a strong gravitational pull, making it possible for us to stay firmly planted on the ground. The heavier the object, the more gravitational force it exerts, which is vital for various phenomena, from keeping our atmosphere intact to influencing ocean tides. The Moon's gravitational influence, for instance, creates tides and stabilizes Earth's tilt, which affects seasons and climate. Even though Earth is the third planet from the Sun, its massive stature plays a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of life. So the next time you think about Earth, remember how immense and powerful it really is. What else do you know about our dynamic planet? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Denmark built a Minecraft replica. In the early 21st century, the Danish government launched an ambitious and exciting project to create a detailed digital version of their beautiful country within the game Minecraft. Using trillions of virtual building blocks, this innovative educational endeavor aimed to let players explore Denmark's geography and history in a fun, interactive way. Imagine wandering through the streets of Copenhagen or standing in awe of the northern fjords, all from the comfort of your computer. However, the project faced an unexpected challenge. American gamers began to invade this virtual Denmark. Their unintended destruction of buildings and landmarks led to chaos on the map, forcing the creators to organize reconstruction efforts. Despite these hurdles, the project sparked interest in digital education and sparked conversations about how games can be powerful tools for learning and cultural exchange. Here's a wild fact about cultural traditions. Our customs shape who we are, but they also face challenges when outside influences come into play. Imagine a small town that has celebrated the same festival for generations. This community values its heritage deeply, yet when new trends and ideas from the outside world seep in, they can create tension. Local traditions might clash with these fresh perspectives, leading to a struggle between keeping the old ways alive and embracing change. For example, some traditional dances may evolve to include modern music, while others might resist adaptation, fearing a loss of identity. This dynamic illustrates how cultures are always in flux, constantly reacting to both their history and the wider world. The question is, can we find a balance that honors our roots while remaining open to new experiences? Why do dogs pant to cool down in summer? Dogs have some fascinating ways to keep cool, especially when the temperatures rise. While you might think that panting is the main trick up their sleeve, dogs also sweat through their foot pads. This unique secondary cooling method helps them release heat and stay comfortable. On hot days, you might notice damp paw prints left behind by your pup, a sure sign that they're working hard to keep their bodies at the right temperature. Just like we might cool off with a cold drink or a dip in the pool, your dog can benefit from a cool rinse for their paws. This extra help can really make a difference during sweltering summer months. So next time you see your furry friend panting and leaving little puddles behind, remember they're doing their best to stay cool and happy. Knowing how dogs manage heat can help us take better care of them during hot weather, keeping them playful and healthy all season long. Isn't it amazing how they beat the heat? Robots are revolutionizing refueling at Jinan gas stations. In the bustling city of Jinan, China, some gas stations are embracing cutting-edge technology by using automated robots to fill vehicle tanks. This innovation means that drivers no longer need to wait in line or interact with a human attendant. Instead, the refueling process begins when a driver simply sends a request through their mobile phone. Once the request is received, the robot springs into action, efficiently navigating to the vehicle and connecting the nozzle to the fuel tank. This fascinating system not only speeds up the refueling process, but also minimizes human error, making it safer and more convenient for everyone involved. Imagine driving into a gas station and letting a robot handle everything while you relax in your car. As technology advances, we may see more features like this in cities around the world, transforming how we think about routine tasks. Could this mean the future of gas stations will be entirely automated? Prepare to be amazed by Shirley Henderson's age twist. Did you know that the talented Shirley Henderson, famous for her role as Moaning Myrtle in the Harry Potter films, was actually 37 years old when she played an 11-year-old ghost? This fascinating fact makes her the oldest actor to portray a Hogwarts student, showcasing how age isn't an obstacle in the world of acting. In fact, her performance added a unique charm to the character, making Myrtle both whimsical and memorable. It's a reminder that talent can shine through at any stage in life, breaking stereotypes and redefining expectations. Henderson's ability to capture the essence of a young ghost while being significantly older demonstrates her incredible range and skill as an actress. So the next time you watch the Harry Potter series, Think about how age can be just a number when it comes to bringing characters to life. This might surprise you. Gravity shapes our planet's future. The force of gravity is something we often take for granted, yet it plays a critical role in how our Earth operates. While the differences in gravitational strength across various locations on Earth may seem small, these variations can significantly influence everything from ocean tides to weather patterns. For example, areas closer to the equator experience slightly weaker gravity compared to those near the poles. This difference impacts sea levels and even how we measure time, as gravity affects how fast objects fall. Moreover, these subtle gravitational changes can lead to different soil types, affecting agriculture and biodiversity in different regions. This means gravity not only pulls us down, but also shapes ecosystems in our daily lives. Have you ever thought about how something as invisible as gravity can create such a varied impact on our planet? You won't believe this about Lyndon Johnson. In a surprising twist of history, Lyndon Johnson became the only U.S. president to have a woman aboard Air Force One right after the assassination of John F. Kennedy. This moment happened on November 22, 1963, when Johnson was whisked away from Dallas to Washington, D.C. While the nation was in mourning and chaos engulfed the country, he was accompanied by Jackie Kennedy, the widow of JFK. It was an unprecedented situation that highlighted not only the gravity of the circumstances, but also the deep connection between the two figures during such a tumultuous time. Johnson's decision to ensure Jackie was on board reflected his understanding of the emotional weight of the moment. As they both faced the heartbreaking aftermath of a national tragedy, their journey together symbolized the fragile transition of power and the strength of human connection amidst crisis. Can you imagine what that flight must have been like? Did you know vanilla comes from a unique orchid? This delightful flavor, commonly found in ice cream and desserts, originates from the only fruit-producing orchid in the world, called Vanilla planifolia. Native to central Mexico, this fascinating plant requires specific conditions to thrive. It grows as a climbing vine, reaching heights of up to 30 feet. The vanilla flower blooms only for a single day, and pollination must occur quickly, usually with the help of local insects or manual intervention. After pollination, the fruit takes several months to mature into the vanilla beans we know and love. Harvesting is a labor-intensive process, as each bean is hand-picked when ripe and then subjected to a lengthy curing process that can take months. The result? The rich, aromatic quality of vanilla that we savor in so many foods. Isn't it incredible that such a beloved flavor has such a complex journey from flower to dessert? Let's uncover the truth about Earth's coldest temperature. On July 21, 1983, the world experienced a bone-chilling record in Antarctica, where temperatures plummeted to a staggering minus 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 89.2 degrees Celsius. This extreme cold was officially recorded at the Soviet Union's Vostok station and remains the coldest temperature ever documented on our planet. Antarctica is known for its icy, desolate landscapes, and the harsh conditions make it one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. The frigid air there is not just uncomfortable, it can be deadly without proper gear. Scientists continue to study these temperatures, trying to understand how climate change might affect polar regions. The records help us grasp weather patterns and anticipate possible future scenarios. Imagine what life must be like in such extreme conditions. How do scientists and researchers survive and thrive in such a frozen world? Hard to believe, but cows love music. Research shows that playing soothing tunes for cows can actually enhance their milk production. When cows listen to calming music, their stress levels drop significantly, leading to happier and healthier animals. Just imagine a cow swaying gently to a melody, feeling relaxed and comfortable in its environment. This relaxation is crucial because stress can negatively impact milk yield. Dairy farmers have discovered that certain types of music, especially classical genres, work wonders on their herds. It's not just about keeping them entertained, it's about creating a peaceful atmosphere that encourages cows to produce more milk. So next time you see a herd grazing, think about how a good playlist might be helping them churn out the creamy goodness we all enjoy. Why not try playing some tunes for your own pets and see if they respond? Hard to believe, but there's a Russian word for binge drinking. The term zapoi captures a very specific experience in Russian culture. It refers to a span of several days devoted to continuous drinking, during which a person often isolates themselves from friends and family. This isn't just casual drinking, it's a deeper dive into a life that can lead to serious social and health issues. While other cultures might have terms for similar experiences, zapoi paints a vivid picture of withdrawal, not just from social life but also from basic responsibilities. Interestingly, it reflects the complex relationship many have with alcohol in Russia, where drinking can sometimes be a coping mechanism for stress or loneliness. Understanding words like zapoi enriches our perspective on cultural habits, underscoring how language reflects shared experiences. What other unique words do different cultures use to describe human behaviors? What if I told you about Aconcagua's height? Standing proudly at 22,137 feet, 6,160.8 meters, Aconcagua claims the title of the highest peak in the Western Hemisphere. Nestled in the Andes of South America, this breathtaking mountain is not just a sight to behold. It's a geological marvel that attracts adventurers and nature lovers from around the globe. Interestingly, it's also the tallest mountain outside of Asia, making it a significant landmark on our planet. Its majestic height is a result of tectonic forces that shaped the Andes over millions of years. Climbing Aconcagua is a dream for many, offering both challenges and incredible views for those who reach its summit. From the vibrant ecosystems at its base to the snow-capped peak, every layer of this mountain tells a story of nature's power. So, are you ready to explore Aconcagua's heights? Explore the underground homes of Coober Pedy. The Coober Pedy region in Australia has a unique solution to cope with the blazing desert heat. People here live in underground caves. Imagine a village that offers cool, comfortable living spaces just beneath the surface. These caves are cleverly crafted, providing natural insulation against scorching temperatures that can soar above 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, during summer days. Residents dug out these caves from the soft sandstone, creating cozy homes with multiple rooms, kitchens, and even living areas. The design of these underground homes makes them energy efficient and sustainable, allowing families to thrive in an otherwise harsh environment. Not only do these cave dwellers escape the heat, but they also embrace a fascinating lifestyle that connects them deeply with the land and its history. Visitors to Coober Pedy can witness this remarkable way of life, gaining insights into how communities adapt to extreme conditions. Isn't it amazing how innovation and nature can come together for survival? Believe it or not, trees shape the Amazon's climate. The Amazon rainforest is more than just a beautiful collection of trees. It plays a crucial role in creating its own climate through a fascinating process called transpiration. During transpiration, trees release water vapor into the atmosphere, which not only helps sustain the local ecosystem, but also influences weather patterns throughout South America and even beyond. When trees release this vapor, it contributes to cloud formation and rainfall, creating a cycle that supports countless species of plants and animals. But here's the catch. Deforestation poses a significant threat to this delicate balance. As humans clear vast areas of forests, the amount of moisture released decreases, which can disrupt local climate patterns and lead to climate change impacts far beyond the rainforest. Protecting the Amazon is essential for maintaining this vital climate system and safeguarding our planet's future. Did you know about the espresso martini's unique ingredients? This delicious cocktail blends the rich flavors of vodka and freshly brewed espresso, offering a delightful pick-me-up in a glass. The traditional recipe calls for vodka, coffee liqueur, and a touch of sugar, creating a harmonious balance between refreshing and stimulating. As it's served in a martini glass, the drink often features a foamy layer of cream on top, making it visually appealing and inviting. The invention of the espresso martini is attributed to a London bartender named Dick Bradsell in the 1980s, who created it for a customer looking for something invigorating. Today, this cocktail remains a popular choice in bars worldwide, perfect for anyone wanting a delicious drink that combines the love for coffee with a bit of a buzz. So whether you're enjoying it on a night out or trying it at home, the espresso martini is sure to impress coffee lovers and cocktail enthusiasts alike. Surprising truth about metabolism and body shape? It's a common belief that slim people must have speedy metabolisms, but that's often not the case. Did you know that individuals with slimmer physiques can actually have slower metabolic rates? This surprising reality stems from the fact that muscle burns more calories than fat. Muscles are active tissue, using energy even when we're at rest, while fat is more of a passive storage. Therefore, those who have a higher muscle mass generally enjoy faster metabolisms. This means that if someone appears slim but lacks muscle, they might not burn calories as quickly as someone with more muscle, regardless of their weight. So next time you think about metabolism and fitness, remember that muscle mass plays a crucial role in how our bodies use energy. Can you believe hippos are actually muscular animals? Despite their bulky appearance and thick skin, which can be up to 6 centimeters deep, hippos are surprisingly strong and powerful creatures. Their skin might give the impression of softness, but underneath, they possess a robust set of muscles that help them move effectively in both water and on land. Hippos are known to be agile swimmers, using their impressive strength to propel themselves through rivers and lakes with ease. Additionally, they can run up to 19 miles per hour on land, making them faster than many might expect. Their tough skin also plays a crucial role in protecting them from the harsh African sun and potential predators. It's fascinating to think of these enormous animals as not just large and heavy, but also as incredibly powerful athletes of the animal kingdom. So next time you see a hippo lounging in the water, remember that beneath that seemingly hefty exterior lies a strong swimmer and speedy runner. What other surprises might nature hold? What if I told you how the Sphinx lost its nose? The Great Sphinx of Giza, a monumental statue that has stood for over 4,500 years, has a fascinating story behind its missing nose. Contrary to popular belief that it succumbed merely to the effects of time and weather, historical accounts suggest that its nose was deliberately destroyed in the 14th century. A religious leader, possibly out of respect for Islamic teachings that discouraged the depiction of human features, ordered its removal. This act not only reflects the complex interplay between art, religion, and culture, but also highlights how such decisions can reshape historical artifacts. The Sphinx, carved from limestone, had endured centuries of wind and sand, but this intentional act severely changed its iconic visage. Exploring this mystery reveals not only how history can be altered, but also how different cultures perceive and interact with their heritage. What other secrets might the Sphinx hold? Let's uncover the truth about California's driverless cars. In California, driverless cars must obey a strict speed limit of 97 kilometers per hour. This limit shows how cautious regulators are with these amazing technologies. Autonomous vehicles, which can navigate without human input, promise to make roads safer and more efficient. However, safety concerns linger. By capping their speed, authorities aim to minimize potential accidents while tests are still being conducted. For comparison, typical human drivers may hit much higher speeds, but with the complexities of programming a vehicle to handle real-world situations, the slower speed is seen as a necessary precaution. The decision reflects a careful balance between innovation and safety, paving the way for future advancements. Will these regulations change as technology continues to evolve, or will safety always come first? Here's a wild fact about Norse mythology. Did you know that the creation of the world in Norse myths comes from the body of a giant named Ymir? According to these ancient stories, Ymir was a primordial being, and after he was slain by the Norse gods, Odin, Vili, and Ve, his body was transformed into the very elements of our world. His skull became the sky that covers us, while his blood formed the oceans and seas. It's fascinating to think that the land and seas around us originated from this mythical giant. This narrative not only explains the physical origins of the earth, but also reflects the Norse people's understanding of nature and the cosmos. Each element they created from Ymir symbolizes the powerful connection they felt with their environment. Isn't it amazing how these stories have shaped cultures and our perception of the world? Hard to believe, but Q is truly unique. The word Q stands out in English because it keeps the same sound even when you drop its last four letters, turning it into just the letter itself. Originally, this curious little letter referred to a story about an animal featured in medieval art, showing us how language can transform over time. Today, it more commonly describes a line of people waiting for something, like at the movies or a concert. What's fascinating is that its unusual spelling has roots in both French and Latin, showcasing just how interconnected languages can be. This rich background makes Q not just one of the strangest looking words in English, but also a window into the history of language evolution. How many words can you think of that changed so much over the years?